Hey everyone, welcome back to Today I'm Me. I hope you're all well. If you're new here, thank you for joining. My name is Beck. So today I wanted to connect with you all on a couple of topics that we have been discussing in the last couple of weeks. And that's all about manifesting your goals and also choosing which area you want your energy to flow. You know, do you want it to be in a negative headspace or in a healthy mind space? And I wanted to reconnect on that subject because if you are somebody who is trying to manifest goals or a change in your life, then how do you know if it's actually working? And if you're anything like me, I'm an incredibly impatient person. So I know all too well what it feels like to struggle with being patient and just trying to stay positive, and that's something I really struggled with in the past, and it's something that I've been going through a little bit in the last couple of weeks as well. So I just wanted to share with you what I've discovered since then, and it's something that you can use as well. Now, what's the one thing that we tend to do when we're trying to manifest something? We put all our focus and our energy on that one thing. So what happens if we get these obstacles that come in our way? We stay strong in the beginning and we just try to move through them, but eventually we kind of lose our path, don't we? And we become frustrated, we lose our way, you can be getting really angry and not really understanding why, and you might also feel like you're almost ready to give up on your goals and your dreams and what you're trying to work on. So what we're going to talk about today is how to stop that from happening, because it can be incredibly frustrating. And I'm going to give you some tips and some advice that could really help to get rid of those negative mindsets and those blocks that can really manifest and block you from manifesting what you want in your life. Now, when it comes to manifesting your goals, there's a couple of things that you need to harness and understand when you're going into something like that. Now, the biggest thing to understand is that energy flows where energy goes. So if you are projecting this frustration and this anger, and even though it might not feel like you're really projecting it, it might just be sort of on the surface or on the back of your mind, eventually that does start to project, and your energy is going to shift from being in this headspace and this healthy way of thinking of living abundantly and wholeheartedly and manifesting your goals, and you're going to shift into this really negative mindset with that. Now, the first thing to do when you get into that sort of a headspace is to just understand that when we do get put into situations where it's difficult or we're not understanding why we're getting these, these hard circumstances given to us by the universe, the thing to remember is that the universe is doing that for a reason. It's testing you. It's all about testing you to see if you're ready. And that's another thing that comes onto when you are trying to manifest your goals. An example that I want to give you is that I spent so much time, creating us a workshop, and not many people came, and I spent so much time and effort and resources into making this workshop happen, and I was a little bit disappointed with the numbers that came. But again, you have to come back to the core of it. The core of it is that the universe isn't doing this to kick you in the gut, it's doing this to test you to see if you're ready. And if you're not ready, then it'll give you another test. So it's about learning and growing from it, not using negative energy and moving with that. It's about using the positive energy, accepting that, it's okay. It's just the universe testing me to see if I'm ready. So use it as a test and then go through that. And once you come out the other end, just take a deep breath and do it again. Now, another tip that I have for you is, again, with energy, like I said, energy flows where energy goes. So we really want to make sure that we're projecting and we're embodying the energy that is needed to manifest our goals and what we want in life. So for an example, you need to be grateful, really grateful For example, a tree in the forest, a tree is there to give us life. Energy from that tree is giving us the energy that we need, and vice versa, and so on and so forth. So when it comes to projecting your energy, there's a couple of things that you need to remember. One is the gratitude. You need to be grateful for all the little things, because the little things are the things that we don't tend to notice. It could be anything. It could be somebody giving you a compliment. It could be winning an award. It could just be lucky. Maybe you've just gotten something that's lucky. Maybe you've gained some money. It could be anything, and it might seem like something that is not important to you at the time, but again, it is extremely important. It's the universe giving you what you need, and it might not be specifically what you're asking for, but it's giving you little bits, and it's guiding you there. Another thing that I would recommend doing is to really harness your self-worth and your self-love. Love is honestly one of the biggest things when it comes to just about anything that you're trying to achieve. And when I say love, again, I'm not sure if you watched my previous videos on what true love is. True love is not something that you want with somebody else. If you do want love with somebody else, you need to first embody love within yourself first. Once you do that, again, the energy flows where energy goes. So if you're wanting to attract love in your life, you need to have it within yourself first. And that's one of the key components too, is just having this abundance of love and growth and respect for yourself and everyone around you, and the energies around you as well. Now, the next tip that I have for you is to accept challenges with grace. So when these challenges come through, it's not about going, oh, another setback. That's not what it's about. It's a challenge, and it's honestly a gift. It's a gift to you to use this and grow from this, because again, the universe is challenging you to see if you're ready. So those are my 3 tips for you. Now, you might be asking yourself, oh, I'm doing all these things. Why aren't you giving me what I need, universe? I'm manifesting, I'm projecting, I'm meditating, and you're not giving me what I need. Take a step back and take a deep breath. And I want you to picture this. Picture a job interview. Say that you're the manager who's going to be hiring a new team member. Think about what they need to consider to hire this person. Person number 1 will have all the experience that manager is looking for, but they might be lacking in other areas like empathy, like working in a team. There's different things. The other person might not have all the experience, but they've got a lot of knowledge. Maybe they're just fresh out of uni, fresh out of school. They've got all this knowledge with them, but do they have the other qualities that are required to work in that business? So you see, when the universe is giving you what you're projecting and what you're trying to manifest, you need to realize that you need to have other components. It's not just about, I'm going to meditate and I'm going to focus on my goals. I'm going to work really hard to achieve this, which is great. That's exactly what you need. But again, picture yourself as somebody who is applying to the universe for this opportunity that you're asking for. What are the things that the universe is asking for you? Again, having that courage, that love, that respect, and seeing challenges as an opportunity to grow. So you need to have all those components to be successful in getting this job that you're asking the universe for. Now, one last thing that I did want to touch base with you before I do finish this video is to talk about impatience. I know I did mention a little bit earlier in the video, and reason being is that impatience, that I find, is one of the biggest challenges when it comes to manifesting your goals or trying to achieve what you want to achieve. When you do hit that roadblock and you are impatient, it can create a lot of limiting beliefs, and these limiting beliefs can seep under the surface without you realizing it. And then before you know it, you've got this mental blocks, you're projecting that negative movie scene instead of that positive movie scene, and it really jeopardizes you achieving your goals, and it slows the process down. So I'm going to share with you something that I visualize when I'm manifesting my goals. So what I visualize is that the universe is hard at work creating what I'm wanting to manifest. It's creating it. So I picture the universe in a kitchen, and it's, you know, putting all the key ingredients and putting everything together, because some of this stuff takes a long time, especially if it's a big goal. It takes a long time to put that together. So I just picture that all the ingredients, all the energy is coming together, it's all being cooked up in a kitchen, and I'm sitting on the other side of the kitchen at the table, patiently waiting. I'm patiently waiting for what I've manifested to be served to me. And that might sound a little bit funny to some people, but it really does help me. So if you are struggling with that and you are feeling really impatient and it's really getting in the way, think of something like that. Something that can, you know, you can focus that sort of frustrated energy into, that just brings you back to what's important, and that's being patient. It's working, it's doing everything that it needs to do to bring what you're manifesting to you. You just need to have faith, believe that it will, and be patient and wait for the universe to serve you what you've been trying to manifest. So I hope what I have said today has resonated within you. If it has, guys, I'm still hosting my 30-minute free coaching call. If you want to click the below link in the description, it will take you through to my website where you can learn a little bit more about me, learn a little bit more about today on me, and you can also book your 30-minute free coaching call from there. Or you can also download your free goal guide as well. So that's it for today, guys. Take care, look after yourselves, and I will talk to you all soon.